So have you heard of phishing? It's basically a type of social engineering technique. It's where hackers send messages to trick people. What they do is try to get you to hand over sensitive information, like your passwords or bank account numbers, or they trick you into installing nasty software like viruses, trojans, or ransomware onto your computer. So today I'm going to talk about the 6 most common types of phishing attacks we see, and the very first one is email phishing. Email phishing. This is the most common type you'll see. Think of it like casting a wide net, sending emails out to loads of people at once. They often use generic greetings like "Dear Customer" and try to create a sense of urgency, maybe saying your account will be locked if you don't act fast. Common tricks include fake password reset requests or invoice confirmations with links. These links often lead to fake websites that look incredibly real, designed to steal your login details or financial info. Malicious code can also hide in attachments, so you should never open or click anything in a suspicious email. Always double-check that sender's address, it's crucial. Spear phishing. Now, spear phishing is much more targeted, like using a spear instead of a net. It focuses specifically on you or your organization, making it much more personal. Attackers do their homework first, maybe checking your LinkedIn profile, company website, or social media to find your name, job title, even your colleagues' names. This makes the email seem very convincing, perhaps like, "Hi, your name. Following up on our meeting, here's that document." They trick you into opening malicious files or giving up sensitive company information this way. Because it's so personalized, it's often more successful and thus more dangerous, so always verify important requests through another channel, even if they seem to come from someone inside your organization. Whaling. Whaling takes spear phishing up another level. Think hunting for the big fish or whales in the corporate sea. It specifically targets high-profile executives within a company, CEOs, CFOs, board members, people with significant authority and access. These attacks are usually very sophisticated and well-researched because the potential payoff for the attacker is huge. A classic example is an attacker convincingly impersonating the CEO and emailing the finance department demanding an urgent, confidential wire transfer. It looks like a direct order from the boss, making it hard to question, and massive amounts of money can be lost instantly. They're often after large sums or highly sensitive company secrets, making whaling a critical threat that executives in particular need to be extremely vigilant about. Have you heard about that scam where fraudsters pretend to be your business partners via email to steal money? Hackers intercept existing email threads and reply, tricking you by saying, "Send the payment to this new account." They even forge documents, making it look totally real, so it's easy to fall for, and the damages can be huge. This is a type of scam, basically deceiving people to steal money. So, if you suddenly get an important request via email, like changing bank account details, never just trust it blindly. You absolutely must make it a habit to call the partner directly using a phone number you already know to verify first. Always being cautious and a bit suspicious online is really important. Angler phishing. Angler phishing is like a sneaky fisherman operating mainly on social media platforms, such as Twitter or Facebook. Here's how it often works. You post a public complaint or question directed at a company's official account. The attacker, monitoring these public posts, quickly jumps in, pretending to be an official customer support representative from that company. They might reply publicly or send a direct message saying something like, "We're sorry for the trouble, please click this link for direct assistance." Or, "To verify your issue, please provide your account number and password." Because you're actively looking for help at that moment, you might easily trust them and click the fake link or give away your sensitive information. Always verify you're dealing with the actual official support channel. Look for verified badges, check official website links, and be extremely cautious about sharing personal or login details via social media messages or comments. Smishing. Smishing is simply phishing conducted via SMS text messages, hence the name, which combines SMS and phishing. You've almost certainly received these yourself at some point. They use all sorts of lures, often disguised as urgent notifications like, "Your package delivery requires address confirmation," "You have an unpaid traffic fine," "Here's your e-wedding invitation," or "You're eligible for a health checkup." They typically include a web link, URL, urging you to click it for more details or to take some required action. Clicking that link is where the danger lies. It might silently install malware onto your phone or take you to a fake website designed to harvest your bank details, passwords, or other personal information. The absolute golden rule here is never ever click on links in text messages from unknown or suspicious senders. It's also really helpful to warn friends and family about these, especially those who might be less familiar with online threats. Today, we studied 6 common phishing techniques. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into practical tips and expert-level strategies to defend against these sneaky phishing tactics. But what if I told you there's a super simple yet incredibly powerful way to fight back against even the most advanced phishing attacks? The answer is SEAD. It's an Outlook add-on that's so easy to use, you don't need to be an IT pro to set it up. No login process, just a quick download and install after purchase, and boom! You're blocking the majority of phishing attacks within minutes. Now let's show you SEAD in action. We'll walk you through some real-world examples and demonstrate how SEAD stops various phishing attacks dead in their tracks. Here's what the screen looks like with SEAD installed. Look at the top of the email. The first email is flagged as malicious by SEAD. The email domain was scored low due to its recent creation, and the link was identified as a site with poor security industry reputation, thus marked as malicious. The second email appears to be a OneDrive sharing link but is flagged as malicious. The sender's email address is identified as a domain with poor security industry reputation. Although it looks like a typical OneDrive link, it's determined to be sent by a hacker. Case 2, spear phishing. HR-related announcements are being sent from the company administrator's account. Numerous announcement emails have been sent, including new holiday, bonus salary, and performance review session. Recently, a password change request link was sent in the same format as before. It's flagged as malicious by SEAD. If you double-click to see the details, you can see that the sender's email is not from the company system, and the link is also a newly created email impersonating the company's business system. Case 3, scam. There are announcement emails from the company's CFO July. All are identified as normal emails. Although there are links, they are identified as normal. Recently, an email related to the department budget was received. It doesn't seem to have any particular issues, but the link is a site identified as malicious by several security vendors. Also, the category is identified as a malicious site. SEAD is the simplest and smartest way to identify malicious emails. And finally, don't think, surely not me. Anyone can be a target. Always being vigilant is the best prevention.